Hi and welcome. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming everyone to my channel with all my love and all my heart. I want to take a moment here to appreciate all my existing subscribers, truly. I feel so blessed to be on this journey, and I thank all of you for your beautiful comments, sharing of your life stories, your life journeys. It really does help me to be on my path. So thank you so very much. And I thank you for the donations that come my way. It helps my channel to grow and for me to keep on my path. So thank you with all my heart. And if you're visiting my channel for the first time, I welcome you. So today I am going to be bringing forth a reading to look at what is going to be unfolding in this week. What are some of the energies that we are navigating in this week? What is our soul trying to teach us, and what might we expect? And perhaps some of the best ways to navigate through these energies. So let's begin. So it's like a general weekly guidance. It can apply in any aspect of your life. It can be in general relationships, in your work, intimate relationships, or within your own spiritual energy. See how it resonates for you. Thank you. So let's begin. Yes, readings are timeless, even though in my description I do write for the week that I am doing this reading. I don't put it out as a title because readings truly are timeless. If you were drawn to this reading and I had put a certain week in mind, but it manifested for you, let's say earlier or a month later, a year later, then that is the right time for you. So with that, let's begin on what is the energy that's opening up that people will be working with this week, angels. Key energy, failure. Fear of failure. There is a big growth that's taking place in your soul's journey. There might have been some projects. There might have been certain aspects in your area where you truly feel like you really put in a lot of time, effort, your energy. You did everything you can, and yet it seems that the goals are not manifesting. Things are just not happening. And because the things didn't happen, even though you put in the effort, it makes you feel like you failed at something. Or perhaps there are people who have said that if you don't achieve this target, you don't do this, then you're deemed a failure. Okay? Our society has certain norms and certain set patterns that if you don't achieve this much, in your education, or you don't have this much in your bank balance, you don't look a certain way, you don't do certain things, even in roles, whether you're mother, daughter, father, son, husband, boyfriend, etc., like employee. We have so many roles that we play in this world. And failure is a word that carries a big stigma. So it carries with it the energy of shame. And I also feel fear and guilt. Those are big. Those are big energies. But before we even begin with tarot, please begin to look at your past where either you call yourself a failure or by someone's standards you feel like you're a failure. It is time to redirect and rephrase what you're writing in your own energetic field. Look at things that created a block that didn't go as things as planned as an opportunity to grow from. This is a growth opportunity. Perhaps there was a block and it was just a test to see if you're going to be able to find another way to meander around it to get around that rock, or perhaps this was an opportunity, or this is the time, or this is where the universe is saying like, okay, this one is not for you. We're going to be bringing you another gift here. Okay, so but if you're continuously pushing through this, you're not going to be able to experience that. Now, I've said two absolutely polar things literally in 1 minute, which is, do I continue going or do I give up? That's going to be for you to see. If it is something where you feel like a soul calling, for instance, this was my soul calling, and I was a professor and I was working in corporate, and I struggled with this word a lot. This was just like, oh my God, things are so slow, and there are people who are already in the spiritual field, they're already tarot readers. I'm not going to be getting another degree, etc., and I'm going to quit and I'm going to go find another job. And it was just a back and forth because I kept feeling like I'm a failure, okay? And for me, when I would try to find something else that I would look at, I have my resume, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, no, I cannot. This is my soul calling. So I knew that I must overcome these roadblocks. So there's something my soul is asking for me to learn from here. So all that anxiety, anxiousness, depression, sadness, all of that had come up for me. So this is like one of my biggest challenges, just sharing with you. So for me, I knew I'm on purpose. This is what I'm meant to do. If this is what I'm meant to do, I am going to push through everything. So yes, including those emotions. You'll have to decipher for yourself. Opportunity for growth. Let's have a look at what are the people working with in this week, angels. And I will take reversals. Not seeing things clearly, lack of clarity, lack of truth, unable to speak the truth. Brand new beginning, emotions also, a relationship, a loving job. I'll take 3 more from here, this deck. This King of Swords. Upright. Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups? Upright. Clarity. What are we getting illuminated about this failure in this week, angels? Upright. Thank you. Let's see. 9 of Cups. Okay. I'm looking at the time. Okay. This will go a little bit long. Few things here. I'm going to try to keep it within a shorter time limit. Success, failure. The opposite side of failure is success. You cannot see your ability to succeed because you're focusing on failure. So it is time to reverse that energy, meaning it is time to look at things from a different perspective. So start looking at projects, start looking at things that didn't manifest. Perhaps there was a job that you had applied for, perhaps there was a promotion you were looking for, perhaps you were looking to be seen in a relationship where you had been giving a lot and it was an unequal give and take and you were not appreciated. Okay? Or there is a relationship where you felt was very, very strong, and I'm seeing that because it's a very strong emotional section that I'm seeing up here, and it was very unfulfilling, and where you feel like it failed. I gave everything and yet it failed, and you're taking the responsibility, the blame, the shame, the guilt, all of it on yourself. Okay, I always speak on my channel about taking responsibility, and then there is you taking responsibility for your life, and then you're taking on extra stuff what other people are going through. That's their stuff. Their journey has it does have an impact on you, but it is of no consequence in that sense as related to you. Meaning what their emotions are, what they are spinning out, what they are doing, where they are spinning from is their own shadow side and their own light side. Meaning each person has their own stuff that they're working with, their own insecurities, their own shadow sides, and we have all coping mechanisms, different ones. And that's where when the coping mechanisms are saying hello, hello, it doesn't make sense. So I do feel that there was something where you had put in time and effort. And right now, you feel like you've put in a lot of time and effort. You just don't know the way forward. And you are feeling like you are stuck. that you had to sacrifice, and sacrificing feels like a failure to you. But what I'm seeing in the center and the heart of the reading here for this week is there is clarity where you're feeling blocked in emotions, whether you will have this your heart's desire, which is your heart's desire here, whether it's at that work or in that relationship, within yourself. Will you be able to stabilize yourself? The answer is yes. Yes, you will. There is a cycle that you are finishing. This is a lesson. This is where your soul is teaching you, okay? Where the block is created. What pulls up from your soul? I'm not good enough. Oh my God, I always try this, and this sucks. And I've given all in that relationship. I should have known all along. I shouldn't have invested in this relationship. I knew it would go sour. I knew it would go like this. I knew they would do that, right? Failure, failure, failure. Because you're coming from the place of lack. You're coming from the place of you expect the worst, and therefore the worst shows up. I mean, no one likes to hear it. Archana, I'm not looking for the worst. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? What I'm talking about here is that at a subconscious level, you are not valuing yourself. I am seeing from this entire reading lack of self-love, lack of self-value, lack of self-worth. Nobody likes to hear that. Okay, I do this all the time. So it's not like I'm standing on my high horse and giving you that advice. I'm there with you. I go through these ups and downs as a human being myself. Just because I'm on this side of the camera doesn't make it that I have everything together. No. So in this week, you will gain clarity. You will gain clarity on what is emotional fulfillment to you, what fills my cup. So it's all about independence is what I'm seeing here. So all sorts of codependent behaviors are going to have a cut here. Okay, it is time for you to be seeing yourself, seeing all that you have accomplished, seeing how amazing you are when you use your intellect and the power of your thought to create value for yourself. Okay, believe in success, and a roadblock is only an opportunity for growth. What is this here teaching me? What can I learn from it? You're going to gain the clarity. Okay, you're going to gain some. Do you think all the big companies and the people who have made it big in the world and business, whatever it is, it just happened just like that? It may seem like everything was given on a silver platter for them, and only if I was there. No, trust me, every person knows this word really well. Really well. Okay, to make something of great value, you have to learn to overcome obstacles. Okay, success looks easy, like, oh, let's make some quick bucks, let's do something quick, like, so if there's a great relationship, great amount of good work has to be put in there for you to love yourself, honor yourself, stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself. To go for that job doesn't mean you have to compete and put somebody else down. It is doing your best, knowing how to handle when things don't go your way, knowing how to handle chaos. Okay, knowing how to stand your ground and when to speak up requires mastery. Okay, so it's not a failure. So the word I want you to replace is I am mastering whatever it is that you're mastering right now in your life. Fill in the blanks with that. I am mastering this. So don't be so harsh on yourself. You took the training wheels off. You're trying to go biking. The training wheels came off. You fell down. No biggie. Get up. Go again. Get up and do again. Okay? So that is the energy. You are going to be successful. You just don't see it. You don't believe it. Okay? It is through this thing that has taken place in your life, you're going to reach a point of recognition by yourself and recognition by others. Public recognition is here. You just can't see it right now. Okay? You're going to gain a lot of mental clarity. And a brand new, some truths are going to be revealed to you through this period, which feels transitionary. This week feels transitionary because you are integrating. What did I learn from it? When you're integrating, you can't be on the go and following your goals when you are integrating something. Therefore, it may feel like I'm sacrificing this and I need to do this. Yes, you do. It is time to look at things from a different perspective because what you have come in is mind-blowing. Okay, You have victory, you have success, you have new truths, a new beginning. And this is a gift for the work that you have been doing, for where you have turned this energy around into new opportunities. Something that you can be excited about, you can be fired about. Perhaps some of you are going to be speakers. Some of you are going to be, gaining. People in the outside are going to recognize you. Whatever you're doing, there's going to be success at a level that's beyond just the self. That's what I'm seeing here for you in this week. It is what you have been working on, and you had to really work towards. You've been carrying a lot of these burdens, and I feel like a lot of your challenges have been on self-worth and clearing out. I'm seeing a lot of orange. Orange is our sacral energy. Guilt. You have been clearing out guilt, opening your heart. It has been very challenging because you keep falling down. But it's only when you fall down to the lowest part can you rise back up, rebuild. So this is a part of huge rebuilding that's taking place here. This is a big cycle that's coming to an end here. Okay, there is a major growth and transformation that's taking here for you. I'll take 3 messages here from this deck, angels, to help support the people in this week to see themselves for who they are. Creation, I love this. Creativity, again, back to the orange. Orange color is the one for our sacral energy. And it says zincsite. I'm not familiar with this particular stone, but if you are into crystals, I would recommend, I do have carnelians here. So you can use carnelians to help support you in this week in your journey. You can use yellow jasper, help fire you up a little bit more. And this is red jasper here. You could use any of these stones to help you, because this is the energy of creation. You are recreating yourself. You're going to turn this energy around. You're going to gain clarity. You're going to gain control of your mind. You're going to gain control of a situation. A situation that had gone out of hand is going to be back in control. Okay? A few battles lost here and there is part of becoming the king and the queen. You know? Your queenhood and the kinghood, if that's a word. Giving. Oh, the universe is going to give you this. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm not wearing chrysoprase, but it is about this color. It's like green, opening of the heart chakra. Okay? I don't have chrysoprase here, but it is greenish stone. So it's talking about giving. I also feel this is an amazing This is an amazing week to give of your love, give of your energy, share of your finances. If you're looking for a new job, you're looking for some sort of an advice, give that out into the universe. You know, it is in giving that we receive. Fundamental laws. You must understand the fundamental laws of the universe. If we understand it, mastery and working on Earth plane will be fun. It's like an amazing video game, all right? It is. You become a conscious player. Let's play. Let's play. Discipline. All right. So, another message that's coming here. It's going to be for this week and weeks on, I feel. What will help you is to create a mental discipline, to create a routine that's going to help you. Perhaps you have to see that you didn't succeed because you had put out too many desires, but there were no focused goals. And therefore, the ship kind of went all over. Somebody's doing this, somebody's doing this, somebody's doing that. So what did I learn from this experiment? What did I learn from this project that didn't go on time? There were so many loopholes. What did I learn in this relationship? Okay, I realized what I did. I realized where I gave my power away. So from a non-critical, non-judgmental place, if you can review, and I'm feeling like being disciplined about something in your life is going to really help you. And you can start something small. It doesn't have to be something big like, okay, I'm going to overhaul my whole life. Let's be realistic. Let's start setting smaller goals. Doesn't mean you're not capable of big. Think high, aim high, but break down the high goals into smaller, palpable, and digestible goals. Okay, because then that way you can tick off and say, yay, I did it. I did it. So it's every time you move forward, you don't wait for someone else to tell you that you did great. You move forward a few steps and you begin to say, good job, I did this. Good job, I did it. And now that comes to the final goal, and here it is. You wouldn't even know that you reached there. So that is going to assist you and help you a lot in this week, is to be disciplined and to know that mistakes are only an opportunity to learn, because you are receiving a lot in this week. You're getting a lot of spiritual downloads. You're getting a new emotional birthing. You're going to get a new perspective on things. That's what you're being asked, and you will get if you open yourself up to understanding what these situations have brought in your life. So it's totally up to you, my dears. So I send you much love, much light, and I see success. I send you the energy of success. I send you the energy of creation. I send you the energy of a new emotional birthing. Okay? I send you much love and much creative forces to be with you, and the strength to overcome and see things from a different perspective. I know you can. Just put your mind to it and you can do it. So lots of love, and if you'd like a private reading, you can have a look at the details in the description box. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.